Hello, my WMCC mothers and wives. Please don't stop breastfeeding. Until you watch this video, just hear me out just for a second, okay? Because it breaks my heart how many mothers stop breastfeeding for the wrong reasons. So, as you all know by now, I'm a breastfeeding mother. And when I started breastfeeding, I had zero idea on how to breastfeed. I know that sounds so stupid, probably to a lot of you, but I was completely clueless. And so when I was breastfeeding my baby, I was worried, am I doing it right? Am I holding her right? Is there enough milk? Did I not take the right vitamins? I mean, just question, 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 anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. I remember this so well. And this is why I really want you to stick around for this video because I remember sitting on this couch. I was in tears because I was trying to breast pump and I was getting the smallest amount. I wish I had a bottle right now. I was getting the smallest amount of milk out. And I was thinking, am I drying up? Did I not eat enough food? Did I not drink enough water? Did I not I mean, and I was just so sad. Oh, it makes me want to cry right now. I remember calling my sister, my older sister, who breastfed both of her kids, and I was just like, oh, 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 I can't produce any milk, and it hurts so bad because breastfeeding hurts in the beginning. Oh my goodness. Side note, just real quick. I remember I was watching all the breastfeeding videos, thousands of videos before I had my baby, so I was ready. And they was talking about, oh, you'll feel uncomfortable in the beginning, but don't worry, very quickly your body adjusts. That was not my case. Okay, so I had the worst pain breastfeeding for about the first 2.5, maybe 3 months. I'd say maybe closer to 2.5 months. And I mean, I would be in tears feeding her. I would be bawling because of the pain, right? And I've always had sensitive breasts in the first place, sensitive nipples in the first place. So on top of that, oh Lord help me. It was just not good for me. But my heart, my mind was set on I'm going to breastfeed my child. If this is the best for my child, I want to give my daughter the best. It took me 10 years to get her, and I am not stopping right now. I am going to bear through this pain. And everybody, and I hate this, I hate this so much. Everybody is always coaching me to be okay giving up on everything in my life. It seems like everybody coaches me, and I know some of them have the best intentions, but other people just it's like they want you to do what they did because they quit doing this or they didn't do their dreams or follow through with this. They want you to be on their same page. And so for me, that was a determining factor that I'm not going to give up. And I was so tired of hearing everybody say, don't feel ashamed of bottle feeding. Don't feel ashamed of bottle feeding, which you shouldn't feel ashamed if you're bottle feeding. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying was, I wanted somebody to encourage me not to give up. Kanisha, keep going, girl. Keep going. I know it hurts, but keep going. And the only person doing that was my older sister. I love you, Shay. And so, anyway, back to the story. I was trying to breastfeed a breast pump, and I was getting guys. When I say the smallest amount, I mean if you were just to turn on your tap water and a drip just boop, that was all the milk I was getting. And my husband was the worst support. He wasn't even a support. Let's just keep it real, okay? He was the worst because he'd be like, "You're not feeding her enough. You're not doing this. You're not doing that." He was like basically attacking me, and so I felt even more ashamed that I was only getting a little bit out. And my sister told me, she said, "Kanisha, don't forget the baby's belly is like the size of like a nickel or like a quarter. The baby's belly is so tiny right now. They cannot take as much as you think they need to be taking." And so that really helped me to calm down. And she gave me the best advice. She said, call the hospital and speak with a nurse who specializes in breastfeeding. So I did that. And I remember calling the line and I said, I need to talk to somebody about feeding my baby because I don't want my baby to starve. And I so serious, ladies. I was just so sad. And the nurse on the line, she said, you can use nipple cream, get in the shower and let the hot water hit your breast to kind of alleviate the pain. And she said, and your baby does not take as much milk as you think they do. The same thing my sister said. So then I said, okay, I'm going to barrel through this. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up. And so I kept going. And the breast pain eventually went away. My nipples don't hurt. Now, they're like elastic, honey. I know that sounds terrible, but I'm just like, my daughter be doing flips like breastfeeding. And it's like, I don't even think about it anymore. And now it is easy. But a lot of women, so there was 4 women pregnant at the exact same time I was pregnant. Like we were all like within a week apart. No kidding. And and they all gave up on breastfeeding. They're like, I wasn't producing, I dried up. All those are lies. Now I know there is a small percentage of women who do dry up, but I'm telling you, a lot of the women think they're dried up because they're only producing a small amount of milk. And you're not dried up. You're producing the exact amount your baby needs at the age that they are. God made our bodies to work. Okay. And I promise you, ladies, women watching this, your body is fine. It's pumping the exact amount your baby needs. Don't let nobody, not even your husband, tell you that you're not doing enough. Okay. Because you are. And if I would have listened to everyone else, all the mothers who gave up and said, just give up, give in, bottle feed, I wouldn't be breastfeeding my baby. My baby is so healthy. And again, don't take what I'm saying to mean that if you're bottle feeding your baby, that your baby's not healthy. That's not what I'm saying at all. But we all know, ladies, all of us know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know breastfeeding is the healthiest thing you can do for your child. So that's what I'm referring to. And so, anyway, um, relax. That was my problem. I could not relax. I felt so nervous, so scared, so ashamed, so much like a failure because I was only producing the tiniest little baby amount you've ever seen of baby milk. And my body was doing exactly what it needed to do. My daughter's never been starving ever. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you that piece of advice. I know breastfeeding in the beginning hurts. Your body is changing. Pregnancy and postpartum is the most probably dramatic thing, as well as menopause, that will ever happen to a woman's body in our lives. And so we have to accept that change. We have to allow our body to go through that process because we were built, honey, to work the way it's working. And don't let anyone tell you that you are second to none. So anyway, ladies, I love you. Thank you for listening to me babble for the past almost 10 minutes. And my skin, I'm going to be doing a skin video because this is another thing that happened to me postpartum. I have the worst acne of my entire life. I did not suffer with, like, look at my face. It's just absolutely terrible. I did not suffer with acne like I do postpartum. I lost a lot of my hair. I used to have thick, beautiful, curly hair. Now my hair is just this. Now it's growing back. So this is a lot better than what it was. I wish I would have took pictures for you guys, but I'm going to be doing a video on that type of postpartum here soon, and what's working for me right now. Because believe it or not, this looks like gold. That's another thing I don't hear women talk about. They're like, oh, yeah, I was breaking on, they have one pimple. I'm talking, I had a mask full of acne and hyperpigmentation, and I couldn't find any videos that were talking about postpartum acne. So, anyway, I know I babble a lot, but I love you, ladies. Thank you for sticking around. I will see you on the next video. Bye.